The bell above the cafe door chimed sadly. No one entered. The sound echoed through the empty room, a stark reminder of better days. Mrs. Peterson sighed, wiping down an already spotless counter. She had cleaned it countless times, more out of habit than necessity. Her husband, John, had poured his heart into this place. The photo on the wall captured their happiest moments, a time when the cafe was bustling with life. His laughter used to fill the room. Now, only silence. The once lively chatter of customers had been replaced by an eerie stillness. John's passing had left a void, not just in her heart, but in the cafe too. Customers dwindled, bills piled up. The vibrant energy that once defined the place was gone. Mrs. Peterson felt hope fading with each passing day. She often found herself staring out the window, wondering if things would ever change. One afternoon, two young women walked in. Their presence was a rare sight, a glimmer of hope in the otherwise deserted cafe. Sarah, bubbly and energetic, contrasted with Emily's quiet thoughtfulness. They brought a sense of normalcy, a reminder of what the cafe used to be. They were regulars, always ordering John's special, blueberry pie and coffee. The familiar order brought a bittersweet smile to Mrs. Peterson's face. Mrs. Peterson forced a smile, taking their order. She appreciated their loyalty, even if it was just a small comfort. As they ate, their usual chatter was replaced by hushed whispers, glances towards the empty tables, and then a determined look in their eyes. It was as if they were planning something, a spark of hope that maybe, just maybe, things could change.
We want to help,
Sarah blurted out, her voice filled with emotion. Emily, ever the calmer one, placed a reassuring hand on Mrs. Peterson's. They had grown fond of the kind woman and her late husband's charming cafe. Seeing it crumble was heartbreaking. Mrs. Peterson, initially hesitant, saw the genuine concern in their eyes. She shared her worries, the mounting debt, the dwindling customers. It felt good to finally share her burden.
We can't let this place close,
Emily declared. Sarah nodded vigorously, already brainstorming ideas. Mrs. Peterson listened, surprised by their enthusiasm. They were so young, yet their determination was contagious. A flicker of hope, dormant for so long, sparked within her. Maybe, just maybe, they could do this. The next few days were a whirlwind of activity, filled with excitement and a sense of purpose. Sarah, a social media whiz, created vibrant online pages for the cafe, capturing the essence of their journey and the charm of the place. Emily, with her artistic flair, designed posters and flyers that were not only eye-catching, but also told a story of passion and revival. They scrubbed, painted and decorated, breathing new life into the tired space, transforming it into a cozy haven for the community. Mrs. Peterson, initially overwhelmed by the changes, found herself drawn into their energy and enthusiasm. She shared John's recipes, taught them his brewing techniques, her heart warming with each shared memory, feeling a connection to the past and hope for the future.
This is how John used to brew the coffee, with care and precision, ensuring every cup was perfect.
Their efforts weren't in vain. The cafe began to transform, not just in appearance, but in spirit. People responded to Sarah's online posts, drawn in by the heartwarming story of the cafe and the trio's dedication, sharing and commenting with enthusiasm. Locals, touched by their effort and the story behind it, started pouring in, eager to be part of this new chapter. The aroma of freshly baked pies and brewed coffee, once lost in the silence, filled the air again, bringing back memories and creating new ones. Every cup served, every slice of pie eaten felt like a victory, a small but significant step towards a brighter future for the cafe and its community. Challenges arose, as they often do in life. The old oven broke down, a hefty expense they hadn't foreseen. Doubt crept in, casting a shadow over their dreams. Mrs. Peterson, a long-time patron and friend, questioned if they could sustain this. Her concern was palpable.
Can we really keep going? Is this the end of our journey?
But Sarah and Emily refused to give up. They saw this as a test of their resolve, a challenge to be overcome. They organized a bake sale, their enthusiasm infectious. The kitchen buzzed with activity, the aroma of freshly baked goods filling the air. The community, touched by their dedication, showed up in droves. Neighbors, friends, and even strangers came together to support the cause. The oven was replaced, a testament to their collective effort. It symbolized more than just a piece of equipment, it was a beacon of hope.
We did it. Look at all these people, their smiles, their support. It means everything.
There were days when fatigue set in, when the weight of responsibility felt heavy. The long hours and endless tasks took their toll. But then they would see a family laughing over a meal, the joy in their eyes a reminder of why they started this journey. A couple sharing a slice of pie, their faces reflecting the warmth of the revitalized café. These moments were priceless, and they knew this was about more than just keeping the lights on. It was about creating a space where memories were made. It was about preserving a legacy, fostering a sense of community, and building bridges of hope, and honoring the memory of a man who believed good food and good company were the ingredients for a happy life. His spirit lived on in every meal served, every smile shared. Word spread about the rejuvenated café. Local newspapers featured their story.
A popular food blogger, impressed by our commitment, wrote a glowing review.
The cafe was no longer just a place to eat. It had become a symbol of resilience, a testament to the power of community.
People came for the food, but they stayed for the warmth, the camaraderie, the feeling of belonging.
Musicians offered to play on weekends, filling the space with soulful melodies. Artists displayed their work on the once bare walls, turning the cafe into an art lover's haven.
A local bookstore owner even donated a bookshelf, encouraging people to linger over coffee and a good read.
The cafe became a tapestry of shared dreams, a place where everyone felt welcome.
The aroma of success was sweeter than any pie. The cafe was thriving.
Laughter echoed off the walls, tables were always full, and the aroma of John's recipes filled the air, a comforting reminder of his presence.
Mrs. Peterson, her eyes sparkling with joy, watched as Sarah taught a group of children how to bake cookies, while I helped a young couple choose a board game.
The financial burden lifted, replaced with a sense of achievement. They had not just saved the cafe, they had breathed new life into it, creating something even more special than before. It was a testament to their hard work, their unwavering belief, and the unwavering support of the community they now considered family.
Their journey wasn't without its bumps. A sudden hailstorm damaged the cafe's newly painted exterior.
Disappointment threatened to engulf them. But then they saw the community, their community, come together once again.
Neighbors helped with repairs, local businesses donated supplies, and children drew cheerful pictures to cover the boarded-up windows.
Each obstacle, each challenge only strengthened their resolve. They learned that success wasn't about avoiding hardships, but about facing them head-on together. The cafe, once a symbol of loss, had become a beacon of hope, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human heart.
Every Friday night, the cafe transformed into a haven for music lovers. Local bands played, their melodies weaving magic into the air.
Couples swayed to the rhythm, families tapped their feet, and the cafe pulsed with the joy of shared moments. The aroma of coffee mingled with the sweet scent of Mrs. Peterson's famous apple pie, creating an atmosphere of pure bliss.
One evening, a renowned musician passing through town stopped by. Captivated by the ambiance, he offered to play.
The cafe fell silent, captivated by his soulful voice. In that shared silence, they found a connection, a sense of belonging that transcended age, background, and circumstance. It was a reminder that music, like food, had the power to unite, to heal, to inspire.
The cafe, once on the verge of shutting down, had become the heart of the community. It was the place where people celebrated birthdays, where students studied late into the night, where friends reconnected over steaming mugs of coffee.
It was more than just a cafe, it was a sanctuary, a place where worries faded and hope bloomed.
Mrs. Peterson, her heart full, watched as Sarah and Emily interacted with customers, their laughter echoing the joy that John had always strived to create.
Their journey had come full circle. They had started with a promise, fueled by friendship and determination, and ended up creating something truly extraordinary.
The cafe stood as a testament to the power of friendship, resilience, and a shared dream. It proved that even in the face of adversity, hope could blossom.
It showed that even the smallest act of kindness could have a ripple effect, touching countless lives.
Mrs. Peterson, Sarah, and Emily, bound by their love for the cafe and for each other, had created a legacy that would continue to inspire for years to come.
Their story was a recipe for life itself, a dash of courage, a sprinkle of hope, a cup full of friendship, and a whole lot of love. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there was always light to be found, especially when shared with those who mattered most.